Hey, beautiful. This one is for my spiritual peeps. Those of you who are highly sensitive, gifted, seers, the whole deal. Those of you who know you are here to feel things, move through things, transmute things, and alchemize. I've not been out much this year just because of the energies. Going out and being around other people have been overwhelming for me. So I would only do that if I absolutely had to. Constantly trying creating barriers so that I'm not reading and picking up other people's stuff. And I found that it wasn't easy for me to do that because I was recognizing and noticing all of the massive shifts that people were experiencing. And the noise I could hear telepathically. I could pick up energetically just everybody's noise and internal chaos and, people just not dealing with their stuff. And I would try and avoid doing that. So today, so the entire holidays I've not been out. Also here in Cape Town, everybody tends to come here and it's always crowded. And so I try to avoid crowds. But today I decided, I just felt I'm going to get out. And I was thinking, where would I go where there wouldn't be many crowds? And then eventually I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go with it and see where I end up. And my spirit said, just get out. And I didn't know why. I thought at the time it was just me wanting to get out and experience the sun and take a beautiful drive. And what I experienced was really, really fascinating because my guides nudged me to go out today because they wanted me to experience something. And only when I was out there did I realize what that was. I was around a whole lot of people and I was in a balloon. It was as if I was walking in this world, but people who are having a 3D experience there was a buffer between me and them. It's the most fascinating thing. I was in this balloon, beautiful balloon where I could see the entire world. I wasn't impacted by anybody's stuff, and there was a lot going on. And I think that's what my guides wanted me to know. My guides wanted me to know the world, your world, is going to feel different from now on. You felt everything that you felt and you processed it for the collective, and you supported the collective in the way that you were meant to, and that was very intense for you and that was very overwhelming, but you stuck with it. You did the energetic work, you did the transmutation, you did the shadow work, not only for yourself but for the collective, because I'm a universal channel, so I will pick up on what the collective is feeling, and then I will process that. My body will take it on and absorb it. So part of my work is to process that, and this is what my guides wanted me to see. Today was a sort of thank you from my guides and from the universe. Thank you for being willing to honor the difficult phase of 2025, to hold space for the collective in the way that I have. And now it's sort of like a graduation from that. You don't have to do that anymore. Humanity's been supported as much as they could have been. And those who made the most of that support, well, they made the most of it. And those who didn't, well, that's their free will, that's their choice. Everybody's going to be experiencing their world in their own way. Those of us who are experiencing that are still plugged into the 3D world, it's still going to be that massive amalgamation of a whole lot of codependence and sharing and sharing and spreading fear and anxiety and contempt like a virus. Those of us that have moved into the 5D, we're walking in a balloon, in a bubble. I want to know from you, those of you who are here, tell me, do you resonate with this? Have you been out of late? Have you noticed this? Have you felt it? Because all of my wires then, I'm not picking up on any external uncomfortable broadcasts. I will get to decide what I open myself up to, but this is what that 5D, 3D split looks like now. Some of us are just going to be walking as though we're in a bubble. Our aura is encapsulated from all of that 3D stuff. We'll notice one another when we come across one another because the aura looks different. But that overexposure, that discomfort, that chaos with picking up everybody else's stuff, we're being set free from that now. We don't have to absorb everybody else's junk because they get to decide that they want to hold on to that junk, and that's what they get to create and calibrate to. I'm definitely feeling a big shift, and I'm curious to know, are you guys feeling that too? Let me know in the comment section.